We are just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Washington Nationals. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. And he'll step off and try again. Odor is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tap fouled at home plate. The 0-2 delivery. Slider strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game. At the plate, Starling Marte, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ripped down the line. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he makes a terrific catch behind the plate as he turns around to glove it for the second out. Luis Valbuena gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. We're just getting started here in our nation's capital. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Ben Revere comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. For the Nationals, center fielder, Ben Revere. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ryan Zimmerman. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Swing and a line drive. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. Still 2-2. Locks ready. The 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes here. There are 2 away. Bryce Harper gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Ready on 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Adam Lind makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Adam Lind.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
And this is swung on and missed by Lind as he falls behind 0-2 now. Too high. 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jung Ho Gong. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Hard hit at third. Rendon has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Josh Hamilton into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Worth on the move. And they can't run it down. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Worth moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Jason Worth strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Left fielder, Jason Worth.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Striding into the box, Daniel Murphy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Wilson Ramos takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Lock sets. Here comes the first pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Runners on first with 1 down. Runners off for second. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Anthony Rendon set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. He's running towards second. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. The 2-2 pitch. Full count, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. he'll be helped by the fact that runner will get a head start out there.
Just hung in there on that one. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Gregor Blanco leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Rendon is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Francisco Cervelli. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Swing and a liner, but foul. Third inning, no score to this point. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Jeff Locke digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, these are just extra pitches adding to your pitch count. I don't see why you wouldn't just go right after him.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1 to 2-2 now.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Danny Espinoza digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Washington, the shortstop, Danny Espinoza.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Dribbled to the right side. Cervelli has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Joe Ross will get his first opportunity now.
Joe Ross.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Ben Revere will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Lock into the windup. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded by Odor. On to first, and it's dropped. Striding in once again, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
2 out with the man at first. Revere rides off for second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Runner goes for third. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. The men on third with 2 down. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Marte. And that ends the inning. Rougned Odor is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Starling Marte is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
You know, and I think that pop-up right there is just a result of poor pitch selection. He chased a bad pitch, and as a result, he didn't really put a good swing on it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he pops up the bunt attempt. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the fourth.
Now batting,
Luis Valbuena comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Bryce Harper is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
On the ground up the middle. Odor has it. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Jason Worth. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Locke has his target. Here's the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Squared that one up just a little late. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. He reached on a single in his first try.
And fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. That evens it up, 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Gung is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Adam Lind heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. The relay throw. Jung Ho Gong stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Harper coming on. He's there and records the first out. At the plate, Josh Hamilton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Josh Hamilton.
From the stretch. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. No runs, just one hit, and one error in the contest for the Pirates so far. And that misses 1-1. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Gregor Blanco in now, popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
That's ball 2.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Francisco Cervelli digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. The 1-2 pitch. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. Wilson Ramos comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
Locke gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Grounded back up the middle. Gung's got it. And he's retired, 1 away. Anthony Rendon in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. And that's low, ball 4. Danny Espinoza stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
They just keep moving higher and higher up the ladder. If he keeps offering, why not?
Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner's back. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
The pitcher, number
Joe
41.
Ross is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good...
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. Ben Revere steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Lifted into center field. Marte is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Jeff Locke will make his way in as he leads things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th. Seth Smith will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 16, Seth Smith.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, number 15.
Rougned Odor stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. Starling Marte will stand in now, hoping to get on top of one for a change. He's popped out in successive plate appearances.
Well, Matt, so much of hitting is being able to make the necessary adjustments, and he needs to make one here.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Jared Hughes will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 48, Jared Hughes.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On the ground is short. Taken in by Gung. A quick out number 1. Bryce Harper will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. Drilled right back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And here's the left fielder, Jason Worth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 2-1. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
Now batting.
Daniel
Second
Murphy
baseman.
will dig in here.
Daniel
1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Luis Valbuena will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You gotta make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. Adam Lind will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Shatters the bat as this is hit to third. Rendon barehands it. He is out.
Oh, great play.
Up next for
Jung Ho Gong will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. That's inside, 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Wilson Ramos steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Very high, 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning. Anthony Rendon stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And again, a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing.
Just keeping an eye on him.
3-0 now. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. There he goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit to third. There is Valbuena. Throw gets him, 2 down. Danny Espinoza will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And a ball, 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Jose Lobaton will come on to pinch hit here in a big... Tony Watson will take over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Watson.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gung to his left. He's there on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Josh Hamilton will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if he can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
Sammy Solis is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Sammy Solis. This change defensively for the Nationals. Now catching, number 1.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Gregor Blanco will stride in, popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Franklin Gutierrez.
Number 29 is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Belted high in the air out to left. Worth going back. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
Up next for the Pirates, catcher.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Harper has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Tony Watson will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. John Rodriguez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, Sean Rodriguez.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. shot toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Rougned Odor will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Hit down the line at first. The 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. Archimedes Caminero is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Ben Revere will step in to start things for the Nationals. He'll be followed by Ryan Zimmerman waiting on deck.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Now playing right field.
Now a little pop-up here right in front of the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Ryan Zimmerman stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Ready on 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Right fielder number.
So 2 down now in the Washington 8th, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Starling Marte, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Luis Valbuena will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 1 out, nobody on. Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Murphy's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in to start the 9th, Jason Worth, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Mark Melanson is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Melanson.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly by Lind. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting.
Daniel Murphy will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Melanson's ready. Here it is on 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
One strike.
This one's flared out toward left. Hamilton over to his left. 2 down. Number 29 settles into the box for his first chance. Stephen Drew will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with
Number 10, Stephen Drew.
Nope.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here. A little surprised he was given the go-ahead there as he misses the knuckle curve. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Third baseman, number 6.
Anthony Rendon will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Trey Turner will come on now and pinch run here.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
And this one's in the dirt, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And that's waved at and missed. So now the Nationals are down to their final strike here. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Franklin Gutierrez. Strike opposed, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end this